Hello, my name is Shone Reese. I am here to talk about my perspective drawing on a castle. My clans are my mother is Juliet Reese, my father is Shone Reese, and I have two little brothers, one Shone Reese, the other Joe Stanley Reese. I have one little sister, Olivia Valerie Reese. And I'm gonna be talking about the perspective castle drawing, as I said earlier. And here you can see my perspective castle. The first one to realize or do the perspective drawing is Leonardo da Vinci. He lived during the Renaissance time, and he drew this. He drew it with math and science. The science is where that, as you see, it's a 1-point perspective here. But here it is a 2-point perspective, and this here, the science was the angle that you look at it. As you see, the person will be standing here looking at this wall, seeing that there. But on this drawing, the person will be standing here in the corner, seeing both sides of the perspective castle. This is a 1-point perspective, this is a 2-point perspective. And in my drawing for the fences, I added guard towers, which archers inside would see and shoot incoming enemies from far, and the wall, the gate, prevents other enemies from here getting inside the castle. The other prevention is the moat, which is a secondary protection from allowing others and the sharks. If the enemies were to fall, they would go over there and eat them. Hello, and I am back with my Renaissance picture. From the first video, it wasn't colored, and so I colored it with the soft pastel, and I put many colors into it to make it more realistic. I used the smudge stick to blend it in more with different colors. I also used a Q-tip, and I used this piece of cloth to mix it together and soften it and blend it in. And here you can see the way the shadowing works. The grass gets lighter and gets darker to the side the light is shining from. The side's getting lighter, darker, darker. It's getting darker, and to add more detail, I added the 2 mountains, the wagon, and so to color it, I got the pastel and I colored it in, and I put different colors together to make it look more realistic. Then I got this or this or this, and I blended it in. I did one of them, and I added brown spots on the ground to show that grass doesn't always grow everywhere. Sometimes there's spots where it doesn't grow. And that's about it. I have to say, and goodbye. Hello and welcome back. It's Shone, and I'm gonna be doing my final video on my perspective drawing. Here I put the mat around it. I put the mat, and then I put a frame on it, and the final video, so this is the final video, and this is here you can see I colored it. I covered it in the last video, and you can see the frames and the mat. The picture we had to it's covering some of the edge, and okay, so we covered it, and then before we did it, we sprayed it to make sure it wouldn't smear and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you that this is my last video on my perspective drawing. Goodbye.